A lot of y'all keep watching our videos. You're talking about we're gonna join soon. We're gonna do this soon. You need to do it now. Right now, you're on the fence because you're taking advice from an employee on how to be a boss. Now, how are you gonna take advice from an employee on how to be a boss? Because a boss will never be an employee. Let's keep it real, man. Yeah, you can have a job, but I have a boss mentality. I've always had a boss mentality. When I had a job, I had a boss mentality. When you want to be a boss, you gotta step up, man. The boss don't wait around, man. The money ain't gonna wait for the boss, so the boss ain't gonna wait on the money, man. So you gotta get on the train, man. Stop thinking about it, cause you're never gonna make a decision, man.
Let me get the view while you talking.
Okay, you see this? This is a boss view.
Hey, I got something for you, man. You know what? I mean, I was really thinking about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, last night had me thinking. You know, a lot of stuff transpired in Miami, a lot of stupid stuff, but you know, it's a small thing to a giant when stuff happened. A lot of fun stuff happened, man. It was overall a good time. I noticed, like, I was tipping the valet driver, and I know that's really, I be having these weird, I don't know, I know I'm a weirdo. I promise you I'm a weirdo, because I do the most simple things, and then it sparks this genius moment for me. I was tipping the valet guy, and it just made me think, like, I'm giving him money, and even though he's getting paid right now, it's almost like a false perception of progress. You know, because, like, though I was tipping him $10, $20, whatever the tip was, or, you know, paying for the valet service, his position in life, like it's probably not going to change from what it was last month. Or the month before that. And if you've been valeting for a year, throughout the whole year, like, it seems like, even though you're taking the cash from me, like, he's gonna progress and something new's gonna happen, but it's like being forever stagnant, man. Especially when you depending on your own results, man. And I don't think you guys can understand, but if you've been somewhere doing something for a long period of time, whether it's a year, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, just ask yourself, did it really make a real difference in the position that you have in life? Can you do something that you couldn't do the previous month? And if you couldn't, then isn't that obvious that there's no progress being made even though you're constantly working? Like, I don't know, man. It was just something that, you know, I was just thinking about, because no matter how long he valet, no matter what, if he remain doing that, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing in life that he couldn't do the previous month or the previous tip, or it's like a false perception.
Let me tell him let me teach him, man. This is how you progress in life with a job. You don't use it as the destination. Right now, that valet guy, he's probably using it as a destination. I'm not going to say he is. He may be investing in himself, but all the money you make, you need to invest in yourself so you can make progress. Right now, if you're not spending a dime on yourself, but you're spending on all this materialistic stuff, or, you know, going to the club, or just nonsense, and you haven't spent it to progress your life, then you're not going to go anywhere. Right now, you're going to work, you spend your check, it's gone, you do the same thing. It's been a year, you've been in the same position.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? Because people think that when they pay their bills, or they pay their car note, or they buy new clothes, that they investing into themselves. You know what? Listen. They think that they're investing in themselves when really, no, you're investing into Bank of America, who you took the loan from. Exactly. You're investing into, you know, Fendi, who you bought the belt from. You're investing into all of these other companies, and you have literally no investment for yourself. Hold up, let me get some camera time while I'm talking. You have literally no investment into yourself, and it's crazy because, you know, like, we are taking these trips, we do a lot of stuff, but it's not because we work harder than everybody else. It's because we took the capital that we had, invested into ourselves, literally into ourselves. We didn't invest it into Comcast or our mortgage company. We didn't invest it into none of that. We invested into Brandon and Shaquille. You know, because Brandon and Shaquille needed an asset to make us money. We needed an asset to save and manage our money. So that's what we put our money to, so the asset could provide. Like, there's no way in the world I could have got into this penthouse with the money I was making by myself without my asset. Wake Up Now is now
I got a perfect
asset.
example on what you mean, man. I got a perfect example on what you mean.
Go ahead, man.
Right, look, I put a Facebook post up and I said, if I gave you $10,000 today, what would you do? Now I saw a lot of different posts. One post in particular didn't make no sense to me. It was an employee mindset. She said that she would pay off all her bills, and then when she paid off all her bills, the next $10,000 she gets, she's gonna invest. Now, how are you going to invest into your bills and think it's going to create you any kind of residual income? You don't make money from paying off your bills. You make money from paying yourself. You pay your bills later. Right now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't pay all my bills on time. I didn't do all of that. I paid myself first because I realized if I can make more money than my bills, then it would be easy. It wouldn't be nothing to pay off my bills. But if you're just going to pay off your bills, barely struggling, and you're trying to get them all paid off, right now, if I give you $10,000 and they'll pay off your whole debt, right now you still have no money to invest in yourself.
Right, it's
so
crazy.
You'll be in the same situation.
If you take $10,000 and invest into yourself, if you take 10 grand and invest in yourself and turn that 10 grand into 50 and you got 10 grand in debt, then you can spend the 10 grand and still have 40 grand of wealth. Like, people don't understand the way it works. Money works for who's spending it. If you're spending money on stuff that don't have any value to your life, okay, yeah, you Comcast, you enjoy their services. Understand, look, listen, understand, like, I had to learn this. Comcast, you enjoy their services. Yeah, it's all good. I like HBO just as well. But if that's all I'm investing into, then the only people who profit is Xfinity. If I invested into myself first, then go get Comcast, then you know what? Paying Comcast is a small thing to a giant. And then I still got enough money to go get that new car that I wanted. Still got enough money to invest into more assets to make me more money so I don't have to work or do anything. You know, a lot of people saying that money is not going to last forever. You know what's funny? I honestly think it's generational wealth. I'm not going to pass this residual down to my kids because this company is so solid. However, if it don't last forever, let's just break down what just occurred. In the past 6 months, I've made more money than I think
you ever seen in your life.
In the past 2 months, I've made more money than I would have made in a year at my old job. In the past 2 months. I'm not trying to go to income school, but it would have been impossible if I didn't take money and put it into something that was going to generate me money. It's just that simple. Money working for me, not me working for money.
For man. Like you're saying, man, at the end of the day, I've made, my story right now, I've made in 1 month, it took me 2.5 years to make. And with that 2.5 years, that would have spent over the time in 2.5 years, you get what I'm saying? So I would have no chance of, you know, even if people trying to save all their money just so they can invest in something, but then something comes up and all their money is gone. Or the dollar decreases. Don't wait a minute, man. Invest your money now. I don't care how broke you feel. Like, you gotta make progression. Ain't nothing gonna change unless you make a progression in your life.
How you struggling to pay rent, talking about you can't invest in yourself because of rent? After you pay rent, you still gonna be stuck in a position where you can barely afford rent.
Well, when people tell us, man, oh man, it ain't gonna last forever, it's not gonna last. Right now, man, I got $20,000 in the bank right now. I can invest that $20,000 and make another $20,000. Come on now, you worried about what's not gonna last, but you forget what you're not getting. If you're not even getting the money we getting, because you worry about how long it's gonna last instead of never getting it at all, you fooling yourself, man. You seriously fooling yourself. It makes no sense not to invest in yourself. Right now, network marketing is a low risk investment because it's not an investment, it's enjoying benefits. Right now, we're enjoying this benefit.
And it's a minimum investment. It's minimum commitment.
This is the worst that can happen. I do this. This is what's gonna happen if I do this. I'm vacationing through Wake Up Now. That's the risk I'm taking if I don't make any money. We got people all around Wake Up Now here right now. But we're not even going to be able to see it because we're about to go take another trip because this is our plan. We got 1,500 members here. We had no idea they were going to be here. We already booked another trip to the Bahamas where we're about to go. So, and this is the worst that can happen.
At the end of the day, we enjoy the benefits of
saving money.
We at this resort for, you know, cheaper than what you would pay if you decided to come. And you know what? It's lovely. It's a beautiful view. I recommend it. I want you to be a member so you can enjoy this as well. And at the same time, you know what? You also got the opportunity to make money. Understand, you got the opportunity to make money, and you know what? Opportunity like this, themselves able to me early on because I wasn't educated. But now, you watch this video, you educated on the opportunity. It changed my life. It could change yours if you're serious about it. You know, you just make it happen for yourself. At the end of the day, you seen where we came from. If you didn't, go watch episode 2. Go watch. Go look at where we just go watch.
Progressive, man. Progressive.
Go watch.
Like right now,
this stuff is not scripted. This stuff is like I'm literally right here telling you what's on my mind as we roll. So at the end of the day, people,
let's get ready for Bahamas, man. We gotta get ready.
Brent, I'm already ready, bro. You see I'm done. And this is all you holding this up.
All right, let's
It's
go,
all
man.
you.
We're gonna hop in
But
the
you
car.
know what? We're gonna go to the Bahamas. You know, we got a little cruise going on. It's gonna be a great time. I just hope you guys don't just keep watching somebody else live a lifestyle that you want, that you deserve.
Sounds like when they watching reality shows,
Hey,
man.
hey, at the
I ain't seen a
end of the
reality
day-
show in my life.
At the end of the day, it's okay to watch me if you just want entertainment, but you know what? It don't compare to living this life. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. $100 is minimum. It's a small thing to a giant. Let's go.